Again, not too much of an age difference, 7 years, but we can see Tchikhinachvili has a slight height advantage, but Molka's reach advantage will be fascinating. Not often you see that.
It's not on this comparison, but Molka has a lot more pro experience, 10 fights, 10 pro fights.
Exactly.
Well, introducing first, the man in the blue corner, 29 years old, stands in at 178 centimeters, 5 feet, 10 inches, 85.5 kilograms. He has a professional record of 10 fights, 5 victories, 5 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, your applause for Patryk Molka! His opponent in the red corner, 22 years old, stands in at 182 centimeters, 6 feet. This is his second pro fight. He is 84.7 kilograms, ladies and gentlemen. And your applause is for Nika Tchikhinachvili. When this LFL fight is scheduled 3 rounds of 5 minutes, referee Mr. Niels Bursken.
All right, guys, let's take bets if we're going to see a second round yet tonight.
Okay, gentlemen.
It would be pretty incredible if we went for 5 fights, 5 first round finishes. But what a blockbuster evening it's been so far. May as well put some popcorn and slap it on a big screen.
This is a tough fight for a young Nika. When you got a guy who's hitting 500 against top opponents, coming in as an out-of-town underdog every fight. This is a very, very tough fight for your second fight out, second pro fight.
I just mentioned Henry Hoof. Henry Hoof's brother is in the corner of Nika Tchikhinachvili.
As you know, he's going to be getting some great advice and training all the way through.
Effortlessly checking that kick right away is just showing how locked in he is.
He's looking for the body lock there. Georgian wrestling style.
That knee comes up and he immediately tries to scoop it to throw.
He's very strong.
Yeah, it shows.
Another shot in that stomach as well. You're not going to want to eat too many of those if you're Molka.
So the knee came up, he tried to scoop it, and then when he couldn't scoop it, the hand went down and just corralled it.
And good work by Molka there to disengage and get it back in the center.
Molka's going to be unorthodox in his whole style. You can see it.
Ooh, just got brushed a little bit there with the left Molka. Tchikhinachvili is coming on strong. He's looking confident and focused. Nice stance change.
Oh, big knee there.
Hit him with a knee there.
Hurt him with that one. Oh, right hand from
Little up kick.
Yeah, Nika lands the left hook, and now 2 hands.
And Tchikhinachvili tagged Molka as well while he was getting up there.
Oh, it looks good.
Power
Nika,
from both these guys.
Nika fake knee or kick, and then 2 hands again. Now rushes, but he'll get this? Maybe not.
He's got his hands locked around the hips.
Molka's got his chin, and he's pushing the chin up. We want that chin way high or the head way low.
Oh, nice short elbow there. More of a forearm. He's got a high crotch. He's going for the single leg. Let's see if he can finish it. He needs to turn the angle because Molka is using the fence now to stay upright.
And Molka's also just bending the spine a little bit. You see that little minor underneath crossface. Just there, it spins out.
Spinning elbow.
Watch for a high kick from Nika. Nope, fakes it instead to a front kick.
Taking out the attempt from Molka, ends up on his back though.
Telegraphed that from a mile out, Molka.
It's a good pace in this fight, guys. A lot has happened already in the first half of this round.
I know, we've not even gone half the round yet. Incredible.
Molka is a very hard fighter to fight because the way he stands and the way he moves is super irregular, and irregular is hard. He doesn't behave the way your training partners behave. So Nika needs to be really, really on top of his defensive game.
Nice right hand there over the top.
Managed to sneak through the guard.
Head kick by Molka.
Took off the forehead.
Tchikhinachvili.
That's what I'm talking about. He's not doing things you expect him to do. Or intercepts with the body shot.
Both these guys have a lot of power.
They're not leaving much out there at all.
Molka just digested that shin to the forehead, and he's still coming forward.
Oh, very nice.
See the body kick and good answer by Nika there with the power shots.
This is a car crash. Just every engagement is high impact.
Here's a level change. He's got the body lock, but Molka has had good takedown defense in his fight so far.
Yeah. Just simple principles. Chin high, head low, bend the spine. Like very, very simple. Always one thing he's doing well.
You saw for a short moment, Nika had good head precision. He needs to keep his head under the chin of Molka, so then he gets to go to work to the legs, to the body, but now it's too easy to defend for Molka.
Yeah, all he needs to do is just tip his head up, almost look up a bit, and drive the chin up.
Yep. Put your opponent on his
Might
toes.
get that.
There's a takedown. Beautiful single leg.
And if this does go the distance, that could be important for the story of this round to the judges.
Trying to create space.
Nika absorbed a head kick, but he probably landed more punches on the feet. So if it does go 30 seconds more and he does any damage, that could get him the round, yeah. Pressuring the chin, now pulling up on the tricep. Just learning as he goes here, seeing what the responses are.
Short elbow there.
Nasty. Wouldn't want to be Molka in that situation.
Molka's got an odd guard too, even the way he's playing the half butterfly, and his left leg is behaving differently than he normally would.
He's trying to get to the fence, but stays on his back. Good job by Nika to keep that weight on top of him.
I think he did enough here too. If you were in doubt in the first 4 minutes, I think you'd give it to him. Hey, we saw a second round.
I'd say
I mean, we haven't yet. We haven't yet.
Yeah, well, that's the longest fight duration we've had so far, so that's something. And God, it didn't disappoint. Like you said, that was just a car crash. Two bodies throwing themselves at each other, no regard for their own well-being, and just, unstoppable force meets a movable object.
Look at the different body language. That's a knee that kind of hit the pectoral muscle there. He hits him with the left coming in after the knee, drops him.
Up kick there too.
Yep. And then he takes a head kick.
Oh man. First caught it on the hands.
Straight left behind it. This is a nice combo. Just doesn't quite get there, but he throws 3 off of the caught
For the
kick.
second round.
Okay, seconds out.
And then this was important. If you didn't know which way this round was going, getting this and landing some elbows might have just been enough to say, hey, that's his round.
That head kick reminded me of the Makhachev Volkanovski knockout.
Ooh, yeah.
Same kind of kick out of nowhere.
Up the rear leg.
Okay, second round.
To the open side.
Fight!
Here we go, our second of 3 rounds. We have Patryk Molka in the gray and black shorts, a little hint of orange, and we have Nika Tchikhinachvili in the orange.
The ref was in the way, but that looked like a crescent kick.
Channeling his inner Andy Hug.
Yeah. And Hug would even drop the axe.
Good punches there from Nika.
So they're both going southpaw versus southpaw. Nika now switches to orthodox.
Lovely little reversal for the leg kick there from Tchikhinachvili.
Yeah. Just disguising the leg kick.
He's done a good job catching Nika on the way in. So Nika's got good level changes, good wrestling, but he's really tentative because he's been caught a couple times.
Obviously, Nika went in for the legs again.
Molka ate that one now. Now he lands a few and gets
There's
down.
the body lock. He's got his hands tied together, and there's the takedown. Beautiful job.
And now he's got 4 minutes to work on the floor when in the previous round he had just under a minute.
Molka's got an overhook on the far side. He gives it up. Molka's going to just try to hold him here for a bit and see what he can put together. A chin across the body is a super temporary position. You don't want to stay there too long.
And Molka needs to give up the half guard, needs to get his leg to the other side where his other leg is, and then get to his knees, use the fence. But he seems okay with staying on his back here. I don't think that's a good decision.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's like the modern approach is exactly what Stefan's saying. It's like you'll give up a, quote, worse position, but it'll in fact allow you easier access to your feet. And Molka's doing the opposite. He's, quote, improving to a guard. However...
Butterfly sweep. Nice job there.
Very
Front
good.
headlock.
Yep.
He's got the back, and he's got the fence.
Yeah. So he's going to land some punches here.
Put his body weight on Molka now.
And if Molka gets up, he's going to expend a lot of energy to do it. He's not getting up because he extended Nika extended the bottom leg. But again, we're back to half guard, and the modern approach would be, you know, give it up and get to 4 points and push up. But Molka behaves uncharacteristically of a lot of other fighters, so he instead went to guard, got the butterfly, and swept last time. So
he's going for a heel hook here.
Yeah.
He put himself back on his back in that position because he was on his knees, and then he went back to the underhook.
There's a
nice
arm triangle from Nika. Can he finish it here against the fence? Does he have enough space?
Yeah, he's got the power. If he can put the knee in and open the hip.
There's a tap.
Very slick little submission. Tried a few different things there. Tchikhinachvili, a little hint at a heel hook, attempt to pass, and then sunk that arm triangle in beautifully, sweetly, succinctly, and there was nowhere for Molka to go.
That was quick, man. Beautiful job.
Yeah.
The opportunity was there, and bang, locked it in.
When we see the replay, we'll see that his knee pushes on the hip just enough to give him the angle to cut that off. And people at home, one shoulder is Nika's shoulder that's choking on one side. The other side is your own shoulder. So you'll see it when we see the angle. You get choked from two sides. Think of it like two airbags. One airbag is Nika's shoulder. The other airbag is squeezing you against your own shoulder.
Here we go. And it's an interesting fight as well. You know, Tchikhinachvili in the first round had some issues scoring takedowns, and at the end of that one, and in second, they seemed to come far easier, whether that was a change from Tchikhinachvili or whether it was maybe Molka getting tired and not being able to resist as much.
Sweep. It was enough to get him to 4 points, but not enough to get him to his feet.
And he put himself back on his back. We don't see that over here. I think it was right before he went for this heel hook, but
Yeah.
Molka chose to go back to his back, and he paid for it in the end.
You're right. You're right, he did. And then there's a really cool slide across.
So you must see him thinking about it there.
Yeah, there you see the ear in the tricep. Once that's there, now all he's got to do is slide across, and it's
There it
already
is.
in. And then his left knee makes just enough space, and he's a powerful kid too. And his shoulder on one side, your shoulder on the other, and the oxygenated hemoglobin cannot get to the brain, and that is it.
When fighters to the center of the ring, please.
So it was a fantastic fight, a wonderful finish, and Tchikhinachvili managed to get
When
his
first,
one.
big round of applause for both fighters, Patryk, Molka, and Nika Tchikhinachvili. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the winner after 2 minutes and 45 seconds in the second round by arm triangle is the man in the red corner, Nika Tchikhinachvili.
Thanks for a great fight, gentlemen. Thank you for a great fight. You were set to face somebody else, and on very short notice instead, you had to fight a 10-fight veteran. What was going through your mind when you found out this would be your opponent?
To be honest, the way I looked at it, of course, respect for him for stepping up on like a week notice, but to me, it shouldn't matter. It's just another day at the office. That's how I feel about this win. I feel indifferent, to be honest. It's like doing groceries. I did what I had to do. The only thing that I'm happy about is to be back in good health. And yeah, that's how I feel.
The way you fight and express yourself in here, you can tell you have that cold, methodical approach to it. Where did that come from?
To be honest, everything you see from the technique comes from my coaches. But one thing that my dad taught me, of course, the mentality and it's the secret. It's the special sauce you see when you fight me that comes from my dad. So thank you, Dad, for putting that in me. Yeah.
It's real, and it's wonderful to see you have such a great fight. Congratulations. Your winner, Nika Tchikhinachvili.